guys, Lokita Gaming here. Welcome back to another speed build. This is my Seahorse House or Seahorse Villa. So basically this is a floating villa which I believe is based in Dubai, and they are just crazy, absolutely crazy. If you haven't seen them, I strongly urge you to go check them out. They are just beautiful. They have a 360 panoramic view of the ocean and marine life. It's just, they're stunning. Honestly, my build did not do it justice, that is for sure. But nevertheless, I gave it a go. I gave it a try. You can see the reference picture that I used in the corner, and it was so much fun to build this Seahorse house. The different shapes, the different angles. Like I said, I really didn't do it justice. There's a lot of curves, which unfortunately we're not able to do in The Sims 4 yet. Hopefully one day, maybe, but I still had so much fun with this one. It's so clean, it's pristine, it's just absolutely stunning. As you will see, there are 3 levels to this build. The underground, or the basement, has 2 bedrooms, both with ensuite, a little chill out area with a TV, little games room. Then on the main deck, the main floor, there's a little communal bathroom and an open plan kitchen with living area and a little dining area. And at the very top, which is my favourite part of the build, is this beautiful deck. It has a little bar up there, a hot tub, fire pit, little outdoor eating and seating area. It's just such a lovely concept. So as you will notice as the video goes on, this build is incredibly white. There is a lot of white, clean cut looking sort of colours and designs, which is what the floating seahorses are about. They are very clean, they're very modern, and they are just genuinely stunning. They have, like I said, the 360 degree of all marine life. And I tried to do that with this build, but then I realised that your Sims couldn't actually get to the builds without me making some sort of little bridge. So they almost have a 360 degree of the marine life, but all the bedrooms and the main areas have these big glass windows. I had so much fun filling in the pool with all these sort of coral reef looking objects. I thoroughly jumped into the debug menu for all these different, like I said, coral reefs, and I think there's all different sort of coral. There's seaweed, that's the one. All these sort of different beautiful things, starfish as well. Just so much fun filling it all up. So like I said, I don't think anyone would ever really want to live in one of these, certainly not in real life anyway. They are mostly for sort of vacation style villas that you would maybe spend a week or 2 in, just to get away from the city or the country, just floating in the ocean. And the idea of that is just mind-blowing to me. Like, I live in the country, I grew up in the country, so to spend my entire sort of week or my entire holiday or vacation on a floating platform is a very unique experience, that's for sure. So as I said, there is a lot of white and clean, pristine things in here. I did try to put a splash of colour in certain parts. The main bathroom has a splash of blue, and the bedrooms I made sure were coloured. There was no way I was going to have white everywhere. So the downstairs rooms do have a splash of colour, but everywhere else is very pristine, very clean. And I think that is the main idea behind these floating seahorses. They are made to be this ultra modern, slightly futuristic, I think. And you know, the concept works so well, and they are just phenomenal. Like I said, if you've not heard of them, just jump on the internet, search for floating seahorses, and you may sort of think that it's a bit of a crazy thing to be searching, but honestly, they are just, the concept art behind some of these is just mind-blowing, and I think they are thoroughly just beautiful, beautiful builds. Unfortunately, I can't do them justice in The Sims, but I did give it my best. I tried my best with it, and ultimately I had fun doing it, and that's the most important thing for me. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. But it was just so much fun to do. Very, very different to my usual builds, that's for sure. So other than the top deck and the pool or slash ocean, we have to pretend it's an ocean, the decorating and furnishing this build wasn't too difficult. I found it quite easy to do. Like I said, I had a good sort of foundation, a good base with the my inspiration being the photos, so I could look through those, get an idea of where things would work best. So I'm not sure if I said before, but I have made use of platforms in this build. As you have noticed, there's platforms on the roof, and stepping up to the very top deck, there's a platform there. Platforms is one of my favourite things in this build, obviously, and I use them in the bedrooms with the bathrooms, and they are somewhat of a game changer, I have to admit. So ultimately this build is just, like I said, very different to what I usually do. If you haven't checked out my videos, please do. This one is a step in a direction where I would like to go. I would like to expand on my building abilities and make more elaborate and more crazy builds as I go. I 100% think that this build is certainly different when it comes to The Sims, but in real life, again, it's very, very different to anything I would have imagined, and that is literally what I searched for. I searched for crazy, unique houses to get my inspiration to build, and this floating seahorse popped up. So, like I said, there's a lot of pristine looking furniture. I did try to put a little splash of colour in, as you saw, with like the rugs and just tiny little things to make it not too clean. So, like I said, the bedrooms have a splash of colour, or a lot of colour. And I think that complements the sort of the coral reef look perfectly too. So that's the end of this video. Here's some screenshots coming up, and I hope you enjoy.